From your ClassLink account, once you have logged in with your email address, you'll come to the page where you have your ClassLink apps. So in order to go to Follett Destiny, you're going to come to the little app that looks like a tree, and you're going to click on that to open up Destiny. Once Destiny opens up, you'll see your name up at the upper right-hand corner, and that just lets you know that you're logged in to Destiny with your school email account, which you're going to need in order to be able to access our ebooks and our audiobooks and our Lightbot books. So the way that you get to the ebooks is you're going to scroll down from the home page, and you're going to go down to where it says ebooks. Once you've found one that you like, you can click on it and go to more details. And from here, you'll be able to see what the AR level is. And if you click on open, which is what I'm going to do right now, you'll be able to preview this book. So this would be like walking through the library, picking a book, and then looking through the first couple of pages. You're not checking it out yet. All you're doing is looking to see if it's possibly something that you'd be interested in checking out. So once you get here, I can go ahead and show you some of the different options that you have. So from here, you have the option to play the text, have it read. And you can tell that that was a little fast for probably me. So in the next option box here, you're able to select the different types of speed. So I'm going to go back to normal for my speed. I have the option here to highlight words or sentences as it's being read to me. And I have the option to change my voice to a male or a female. So if I go back to play, so those are some of the audio options that are available. If you come up here to the capital and lowercase a, you have your display options. And here you can change the size of your font. You can make it smaller, you can make it bigger, you can make it a 1-page, you can leave it as a 2-page, and you can also change the color of your background. Because sometimes our eyes are different, and it might be easier for you to see with a maybe beige background than it is with a white or a black. So it's just a personal preference. You'll also notice up next to that, you have the bookmark option, where you can add a bookmark to let you know where you've left off on the book. So it'll tell me the time and the date from the last time that I was on. So I was on here earlier. If I click there, it's going to take me back to that spot because that's where I left off. I also have the option here to add some notes or some highlights. And I can even play those highlights. So you have that option as well. And then you have a search bar if there's something that you wanted to search for in the book. So those are some of the tools that are available inside the ebook. But remember right now, all I'm doing is kind of previewing the book to see whether I'd like it or not. So if I go to close a book, it will close it. And let's say that after looking through it a little bit, I've decided, yes, I want to check this out. So I can come down here and go to checkout. And now you'll notice that up here, my options have changed. Instead of saying in, it says out, so that the next person that comes and looks on Destiny knows that this book, somebody's currently using it. There cannot be 2 people on the same book at the same time. So it's very important that you do that checkout step. And that also ensures that your bookmarks and things like that are saved to you whenever you have checked it out. So that's where you'll go to check out. And then when you're done and you're ready to bring it back, you can go to return to check it in. Another cool thing on here that you can do is you can rate it. And I really would love for you guys to do this because it helps the next person whenever they are looking through the books to decide whether they should check it out or not based on the ratings that it has. So if you click on rate it, You can give it a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, whatever it is that you want to rate it. And it leaves it there so that when other people come on, they can see how many good ratings a certain book has. So this is an ebook. We also in our library through Destiny Discover have some audiobooks, which are cool. Now the difference between this audiobook, I'm going to click on it to open it, and the ebook that we just looked at is that with this audiobook, you can only listen. So I'm going to not have the options to change my colors, change my font size, because there is no font because this is an audiobook meant for just listening. So this is something that you would play, put your headphones in, and listen to the book be read.
Training field. Zombie Steve here. After eating a breakfast of mud grits and a swim.
So this is a preview as well because I did not click on checkout here. I have the option here to check it out if I want to. I can change my audio speed. Do I want it to read faster? Do I want it to read slower? Bookmarks. And then it gives me a little sleep timer where if I am reading and I have my headphones in and it's been an hour, it will let me know where I'm at with my time. So I'm going to close this book. And then once again, like I said, if you liked it, if this is one that you would choose, you can click on checkout, and now that book is yours, open to you, so you can save your information on there and not have to wait for someone else or have to worry about losing any of your bookmarks where you have left off. So make sure you check it out and make sure you check them back in, because if you don't check them back in, then they're not available for the next person. Another option for books to use virtually are these things called interactive books, and these are actually called Lightbox books. And I've showed you maybe 2 of these so far this year, but these, when you open them, notice this doesn't have a checkout option. It's a little bit different. So I'm going to click on open here so we can see what this Lightbox book is. And the reason that this is my favorite is because this not only has a book to read, but it also has other resources that go with it. So these things down here, these are all the pages of the book. So I can actually go through here and I can read the pages. But on each page, and I'll go back to the beginning, you'll notice that there are activities. So if I click on activity there, it's going to pull up a word search that I can do to go with that book that I just read. There's even videos embedded in here. Click on it. And you'll see that it will show me the video. And it has things like that all the way through. That even websites that are embedded in here that you can look at. So this one's about a dentist, and it's actually taking me to a dental webpage where I can read about some of the things that dentists do. And since we're an AVID school, this is a really cool way to explore some different careers. Most of the Lightbox books that we have are about careers. If you come down here and we look at them again, we've got the chef, the dentist, the librarian, the police officer, the firefighter. We've even got some holidays in there. So those are good resources for you to use as well. And you can take AR tests on these interactive books, these Lightbox books, the audio books, the ebooks. It's just the same as having a book physically in your hand, but it's all done virtually. So make sure that you take advantage of using these because they're really good resources for you.